Hey y'all, let's talk about me being in my pre-loved era and whether I'm going to shop retail again. Let's talk about it. Hey y'all, I'm Nikki Olukoya. If you are new here, welcome. I talk about all things luxury here, especially handbags. But in today's video, I want to have a purse talk or a purse chat about pre-loved retail, buying things on sale, and some of these price increases. And if you've been here before, hey sis, welcome back. I think I feel a little bit inspired by this video from another YouTuber. Her name is Sydney White, and she calls her subscribers citizens. Hey girl, hey. And I will link her down below. She recently posted a video where she was doing like a rant in her car about someone going back and forth with her in the comments about why would she say something was expensive and then later on be unboxing a Chanel bag. And honestly, I felt every bit of her video because I find for some reason that when you're someone that doesn't mind buying luxury and splurging on certain things, people want to make it their business to have an opinion about, well, why can you not spend $20 on a piercing, but you can spend almost $6,000 on a bag? Like, we spend our money what we choose to spend our money on, because I definitely would not be in anyone's comments having a back and forth about why and where I choose to spend my hard-earned working money. If you see something wrong with what we do, you don't like what we're doing, it's fine. That's your opinion. It's how you choose to feel. But I understand exactly where she was coming from, because I am someone, I love to splurge on the things that I want, and I may think and plan a little bit more on things that I need. I don't know, it's just me. I'm not a shopaholic, but if I can save some money or put some money towards something else that I really want, why not? Why not? If I can get something on sale, I'll get something on sale. Why would I want to pay full price for something that might be on sale? So anyway, that's kind of what brought me into this video today. And I want to talk about me being really in my pre-loved era. I have bought so many bags this year. We are in the last quarter of the year. And I have bought so many handbags, jewelry, watches. I have bought so many things on the secondhand market, pre-loved market, resale market, whatever you all choose to call it. I have been on that tough this year. And I don't even know. I think when I started watching a lot of luxury YouTube and even on TikTok, and I was seeing where everyone was buying their items from, is when I started to do my own shopping, have my own experiences on certain sites. And I even documented some of the sites here on my channel, such as Fashion File. Fashion File was the first pre-loved market I shopped on, and I put it on my channel. And since then, I shopped The Real Real. I have shopped Rebag. I have shopped eBay, Trendy. There are so many different resale markets and resellers that I have really shopped with this year. And I wanted to share with you guys just my experience and to kind of chat down below about it and how you guys feel. First things first, resale versus retail. Now, the reason why I will shop resale, a lot of the times it could be maybe I didn't get a bag when it was in store, and using the pre-loved market does give you a chance to go back and maybe get what you didn't get when it was out. For example, you already know I was very slow in liking a lot of the Murakami pieces. Like, it was an impulse for me. It took me a while to really find pieces that I actually liked and that resonated with me. By the time I did want to buy something, a lot of it was on the pre-loved market, but I mean, it had really doubled in price. And I'm just not into stuff like that. I don't know. I'm still getting into Louis Vuitton, so I'm not sure about whether these things hold their value or not to spend all this money on it up front. But I love the resale market or pre-loved market, because if I didn't get something, I can always go back and retrieve it. Like, for example, This handbag was a bag that I got pre-loved from Rebag. And the memory, if I go to my Louis Vuitton account, I can still see the first bag that I bought and had to return. So this bag is special to me because now I am in a financial position where I can buy the bag again without regret or remorse. And that's the fantastic part about buying pre-loved. And it was sometimes with pre-love that I love too, is that the prices for an older bag will be less. When I looked at my Louis Vuitton account for this handbag, when I bought it, it was like 1870 was how much that bag was when I was in dental school and I knew I couldn't keep it. I spent about $750 on this bag now. And I'm pretty sure because of the color and the leather, who knows, but I know that the bag was a lot less, which is why I really do love sometimes shopping pre-loved. Now, when it comes to buying jewelry pre-loved and watches pre-loved, I go with the intent to save a little bit of money. Now, the thing about buying Cartier and VCA pre-loved is that sometimes I find that the prices are very similar to buying it online, right? Buying in store. And so the difference that I find with that, or I guess the real benefit of buying pre-loved with these type of brands is getting it in like a week, 7 to 10 days. When you order from Cartier or VCA, it may take some time before it gets to you. If you don't have any patience and you don't mind spending what it could have been brand new resale, go ahead and do that. You will get your item a lot faster than ordering it from the website. I mean, it just depends on your patience level. But I definitely have no problem buying watches pre-loved. The prices are good. Sometimes they're close. Sometimes they're lower. It just depends, right? And so for me, I recently bought a watch. It was resale, pre-loved, and I know that I got a really good deal on it because I know how much it does cost to get it brand new from Rolex, that I feel like I got a really good deal on mine. And so that's just what I love too about the pre-loved market. And let's not forget our Hermes. Let's not forget our Hermes pre-loved. You guys know I bought a lot of Hermes bags this year. I even documented some of my unboxings on my channel. And I have shared my resellers. Now, here's the best thing about buying Hermes pre-loved is that you can get at or below retail buying pre-loved for Hermes. If you go back and watch my video, I talked about the certain handbags, colors, shades, and styles that will save you some money buying it pre-loved. But the best thing about buying Hermes pre-loved is that I can get exactly what I want. I'm not buying what I'm offered. I'm not buying what the essay is telling me is what's available. I'm actually buying exactly what I want. Because some of the issues with buying Hermes in stores is that, first of all, Hermes is very expensive. And I know I will be heartbroken or sad to be offered a bag and it's not really what I want. And I buy it anyway, it's for the experience of it all. And I have learned this year that I just don't think I want to do that. And, you know, my mind can always change. I know I talked about a lot starting my Hermes journey and all of that, but pre-loved is just so easy. It's just so easy. And I usually recommend my resellers to anybody because to me, they have the best prices. And I just would rather buy my Hermes bags pre-loved. I know I want gold hardware. I know I want this shape. I want this size. I want this color. I will now scour the internet to see whether it's available. It's just easier that way than to do all the extra shopping, building up this profile to now hopefully be offered a quota bag. I just don't know whether that's worth it sometimes. And the way the economy has been going and how hard I work, I'm just like, I'm not really interested in giving my money away. I work very hard. Things are more expensive. And I know that I still want to shop luxury. So I'm trying to do some mindful shopping. And I just don't believe in just buying things just for the sake of building up a relationship and a profile. And lastly, buying pre-loved is so great because sometimes if you wait it out long enough, like let's say there's a trendy bag and you know, trendy bags, when they sell out, they will appear on the pre-loved market. And what I don't like is when people purposely buy these bags up and then they purposely want to put them on the pre-loved resale market for double what they are worth or what they are in retail. Now, I have no problem spending a little bit above retail. I have no problem doing that. I get it as business. You're trying to make some money, whether it's whatever company it is. But the price gouging, I'm not going to subscribe to that. That's just not okay with me. Like, luckily for me, I got a P9 at a really good price. And there are some sites that are selling the P9s really expensive. And I'm thinking, this is what I was saying before, if we wait for some of the hype to die down, we will see a lot of the pricing kind of trickle down. And my thing about, these pre-loved bags that are being sold for more than retail, if it's not, me and Hermes, that's a whole nother thing. But I have been on a Louis Vuitton kick lately, and I just needed to make sense. Like, a lot of the Murakami stuff was literally double what it was in store, especially on eBay. eBay has been another market that I have been using to buy pre-loved. I think now that eBay has this authenticity guarantee, I feel more comfortable buying things on eBay. And so the fact that it goes somewhere else first to be authenticated before it comes to me, I can appreciate that. I think that's a newer feature with eBay. Not sure whether they had it before, but it was just, yeah, but now I'm very comfortable shopping on eBay. It's just another site to add to my scrolling in the middle of the night on what I can be shopping for. But eBay is also a really good one. But yeah, when it comes to shopping pre-loved, I do not want to spend too much more over retail. That's just how I feel. And I wanted to share with you all the sites that I normally buy a lot of my pre-loved handbags and jewelry. A lot of it has come from, of course, you guys know I shop on Fashion File. I think Fashion File is the most popular, it's the most respected, it's the most known. I love Rebag. I haven't had a problem with Rebag yet, but I have seen some horror stories on YouTube of people shopping Rebag. That has not been my experience. And I am a member of Rebag as well. So I do have this a membership that I do pay every month. And it's great. I use that to buy handbags all the time. I have some handbags right now that are in my cart on my wish list that when I get enough saved up, I will click and buy. Another one that I use too is the Real Real. I like the Real Real. I haven't had any problems with the Real Real either. So I shop the Real Real as well. Like I already mentioned, I do shop eBay as well. I like to also shop Trendy. Trendy is a new one that I like because they have really good prices, especially for P9s. Really good prices on Trendy. Check out Trendy. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Check out Trendy. They're also really good to shop the pre-loved market. And of course, for my Hermes, I love to shop Galaxy Luxury. I shop Finkel Puff. And on Facebook Marketplace, they do have other shops on there too to get an Hermes. Now let's talk about buying things on sale. After I saw Sydney's video, I made a comment on it too about Gucci. Gucci is normally always on sale. You can get Gucci on sale. Gucci to me is the most affordable fashion house. I love Gucci. I will still buy Gucci retail, but I will always look first to see if I can get Gucci on sale. Hands down. But I know that right now there is a handbag called the Gucci Emblem bag. And who knows, I may fall in and out of love with the child. But I do like that handbag. And I even reached out to my Gucci SA about it. And she was all ready to pack it up and send it over to me. And I said, hold on, wait. Hold on, pause. Because I need to first see, before I get it from you, is this bag on sale anywhere? And sure enough, the bag that she was going to get me, it was like $22.80. And I found it on sale on overstock.com. They had like maybe 2 or 3 left for 25% off. 25. And I'm just like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, let me wait it out because I'm always gonna buy luxury, y'all. I'm always gonna buy luxury. I'm not that person that's going to end up throwing it all away, giving it all away, stopping altogether. Because to me, I will find luxuries where I'm not breaking the bank account. There's just no need. And I don't want to just be price gouged or throw all my money away. Girl, that bag is on sale. It was on sale and it was on and seeing it on sale, I was like, okay, Nikki, do you still want the bag? You see it here, it's on sale. How much do you like it now? And I started thinking through my buy because I know that there's other things that I want to get. I said, okay, there's only 3 left. Let me just put it in my cart and let me come back to it in a few weeks. If it's still there, I'll probably get it if I still want it. If I come back in a few weeks and I'm not interested anymore, then it'll come and go. Sometimes I do go through waves of wanting bags. And so sometimes it comes and it goes. But if it's that I still want it the way I did for this product crystal bag, I will go and get it. Right. But if not, I'll just let it go. So I don't know. I think I saw something on TikTok with that bag, and that's how I think it grabbed my attention. But I don't know whether I want to spend the 16 or so on that bag. I'm thinking about just waiting it out. But anyways, I will buy a bag. I will buy shoes, jewelry, watches on sale. I have bought shoes on sale. I have bought handbags on sale. I am not interested in getting it full price if I know that at some point it will be on sale, like my Prada crystal bag. I got that bag on sale and I'm so happy that I got it because I remember really wanting it the first time I ever saw it, and I had an instant connection to the whole Prada crystal line, to be honest. But of course, me and Pink, we go together. Me and Pink, we go together. And so I wanted to get it. And when I saw that it was on sale, I just had to get it. There was no way I was going to let it pass up. But yeah, I will buy heels on sale and I'm okay with that. And I know that some people find, oh, why would you want to buy it on sale? If you got the money to go ahead and get it full price, just get it full price because it's my money. I do what I want. So that's what it is for me. So ain't like I bought those Versace heels that I unboxed or that I talked about in another video. Because I remember the first time I saw these Versace platforms, I didn't get it. They were very expensive. But when it rolled back around on sale and I still wanted it, I went and I got it. That's how it works. And I saved money to put towards another purchase. So that when you get these things, you get these things. I normally don't charge a lot of I normally buy my handbags like cash. So it's like, if I had the money, I'm going to get it. I'm getting better, y'all, at using a credit card and how that all works. But normally if I have it, I buy it. I don't have a credit card that I use that buys up all these bags. No. So anyways, I want to also share a couple sites that I use to buy things on sale. So the sites that I use to buy things on sale, I did make notes of it because Lord knows I'm not going to remember it off the top of my head. I did get my Louis Vuitton PM agenda from eBay. All right, so I made some notes here on some of the sites that I do use to buy things on sale. I use Overstock. I use Italist. I use Sensor, Farfetch, My Teresa, Suit.com, or is it Sweet? Not sure. And I use Essence. These are just some of the sites that I use to buy handbags on sale. And I like getting things on sale because it's still brand new. It's just a better price. So this year I have been buying a lot of things on sale. I've been buying a lot of things pre-loved. And I told my husband the girl math is mathing because I feel like I am saving money. I told him, I said, I think I am saving money because I'm buying things on sale. I'm buying things pre-loved. I just think that I'm doing a good job with my spending this year. So who's gonna check me, boo? And I guess this all brings me to whether I will buy retail again. And the answer is yes, I will definitely buy retail. And buying retail for me has to come with a lot of thought, a lot of passion behind whatever it is that I want to get and stuff like that. It just has to be, that I really, really want something, And my thing about buying retail these days is I'm just all the price increases, to me, it's kind of look like price gouging, like you're gouging your shoppers. And it's like if you build up this relationship with your customers or your clients and you have a loyal following, to me, it's like the increases are kind of getting out of hand. And it's been making me second guess buying retail. I'm not totally opposed. I will buy retail, but it has to be that I really want it and the price is really good and I have no problem with the price. But a lot of these price increases is like, wow, like why did it go up so much? I was commenting on, I want to say it's A Heated Mess. She had a video about her jewelry and she talked about the price increases. And I'm thinking, thank goodness I got my Just on Clue bracelet before the increase. Like I didn't even realize that it went up that much. Like this is what I don't like. And it's like, you have a loyal following. To me, there are so many people in the luxury space still buying luxury items. You don't have to keep having all these really high increases, maybe a little here and there, but these are like really high increases. And it's turning me off from retail. So I think that's why I've been in my pre-loved era so much this year, because I'm thinking, let me just get it pre-loved. Let me get it secondhand. I really don't care. As long as it's in really good condition, I know I will take care of it and treat it well. So I have really been into pre-loved and buying things on sale. I'm not someone that has to have something because it's trending and it's out right now. I should be wearing it and buying it. I don't know. I like I said before in so many other videos, I buy what I like, I buy what I love. I don't care about the trends. There is a handbag I think that's due to come out in November. I think it's the mini Chanel 25. Listen, I missed the Chanel 25 because I wasn't sure about it the first time it came out. But seeing that it's coming out in a smaller size, I'm leaning into that. And I'm waiting to see how much it's going to cost and all of that to know whether I'm willing to spend the money retail. Because I already know when that mini Chanel 25 is bought up and is on the pre-loved market, it's going to be way more than what Chanel is selling it for. So I'm trying to keep my eye out on the mini Chanel 25. Comment down below if you know anything about it. I just saw it on Reddit. So hopefully it's something that is a thing. I think it is. And I am looking forward to possibly getting that back either before I travel, when I travel. I don't know yet, but it is on my radar right now. And if you stayed to the end, I've been doing these bag of the days. And so my bag of today is my Louis Vuitton Alma BB in the Vernis leather. This is the bag for the day. She is beautiful. I did get a strawberry charm from Amazon right here on the side. And I really feel like this is all this handbag needs. It is beautiful. I sometimes put my Motorola inside my bag, but all I have in my front screen, I can see everything that pops up on there. But yeah, this is my bag of the day. All right, I want to thank you guys for watching another one of my videos, and I will see you back in my next one. Bye.